Hey guys, Galucia here, and upon request from many people, I have decided to go ahead and do another Civilization 5 playthrough. And for this playthrough, I'm not going to do a 100% playthrough, although a lot of the beginnings here I will, just because I'm talking to you. But whenever something relative happens in the game, or whenever something needs to be talked about or whatever, that's what I'm going to be showing you. So it's going to be jumping around a little bit. In the past, when I've done Civilization 5 playthroughs, I've showed pretty much everything, which can take a long time. I've done more than one. I don't remember how long all of them went for, but I know for a fact that I had at least one that was a relatively quick victory, but it still took 18 episodes, and each episode I was making like a half hour long because the game takes so long that I wanted to do really lengthy episodes so that I could, because if I did 15-minute episodes, then it would have taken twice as long. It'd be 36 freaking episodes. That'd be ridiculous. So, excuse me. So that's what I plan on doing. I plan on just, doing what I can to only show you the highlights, if you will, and we'll cut out some of the unnecessary bits, because there's certain times in this game where you'll spend like 20 turns not really doing anything because you're just working on building things and growing your civ and stuff like that, like growing out your city borders or whatever. So you're not really doing a whole lot. Man, I met someone already. That's crappy. I met someone in turn 4. Excuse me. That's actually really crappy. I don't like meeting people that early in the game because that means there's somebody really close to me. I don't like other civilizations being that close to me. It makes it hard to expand without military action. Although, I chose Bismark for a reason, and that is because I would like to actually do... Wow, that's a lot of encampments that I have now discovered. I'll let him deal with that one. Oh, crap, and that one just sprouted up. Jeez. I was, like, literally just there. But yeah, I don't like them being that close. But I did choose Bismarck on purpose. I do plan on doing some type of military victory if I can. It's been a while since I've done a military victory. For me, and I'm not even sure why, because I've had people, not necessarily argue with me, but say like, oh no, the easiest victory for me is this, or the easiest victory for me is that. And not too many people would have agreed with me in the past that a military victory is, that a science victory is the easiest one. But for me, that's the easiest one. Like, I don't know what it is about a science victory, but that's just really not difficult for me to accomplish in terms of compared to the other ones. And a military victory is one of the harder ones because it's not easy to overtake all the civilizations in the time that you have to do it. I could always wipe out a few, but taking all of them can definitely be a challenge. So that's what I'm going for this time. Oh, wow, look at all these ruins that were discovered because of that. Yeah. Hopefully we get some like early tech and whatnot. Okay. Yeah, I better do this just so we can look for horses. But yeah, so that's the deal. That's what I'm doing today. Like I said, I know people have wanted these. They've been asking for them. So I'm doing everything I can to bring you the thing. But like I said, I don't want it to... Yes, advanced weapons. Jeez, another guy? Yeah, I don't like this. We're meeting too many people. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna speed it up a little bit so it doesn't completely take over my channel for like multiple weeks. But I am bringing you the Civ. Now, what I'd really like to bring you is Civilization Revolution, because that's what a lot of people have been asking for as well. Yeah, Spearman. What up now, punk? A lot of people have been asking for that, and it's because I started doing one back in the day and then had to stop, so I never got to finish it. And I know a lot of people would like to see me do a proper full playthrough of that game. Jesus Christmas! How many people are on this continent? That's insane. And now they're going to get that damn ruin. There's way too many people on this continent. I'm definitely going to have to go for some early spanking of my enemies. Because if I don't, like, work on taking someone out, like, as early in the game as possible, like, there's just too many different people. Yes, he didn't see it. There's too many different people in the area that are going to be growing and fighting for territory, and I'm just going to get left in the dust. So, oh, they did take it. Son of a crap. So I can't even be bothered to worry about... I don't even think I'm going to make my own cities, like settlers and stuff like that. I'll probably just get my first next city by taking someone else's. I don't know. I'm going to have to... I'll think about it. I'm going to think about it. But I might make one just so I have that. But I do need to do something quick. Too many civilizations. 3 civilizations have been met so far by turn 11 or 12 or whatever it was. Not good. Nice. See, that is why I picked Bismarck, because you have a chance that the barbarian encampment will actually join you, and now I have an extra warrior just like that. That's why I'm going after these barbarian encampments pretty much as quick as I can. I don't want to let anyone else take them out, and there's that chance that it'll really help to grow my army, while at the same time the Bismarck have half cost for maintaining ground troops. So you get all these warriors early in the game, and then they don't cost as much to maintain them, so it's not as big of a deal that you have tons of warriors. That's why whenever you play against Bismarck, it's common to see them aggressive early in the game. And you're like, how the hell did this guy get like 7 warriors this early in the game? That's how. He's going after all those barbarian encampments, and he's getting lucky with some of these recruitments, if you will. So you notice that's how you can tell the difference. But see how my dudes are called warriors, the barbarians are called brutes, but it's basically the same unit. It's basically the same thing as a warrior. It has the same amount of strength and everything else. So it is what it is. Okay, so no such luck this turn for excuse me, leveling up the for getting the dude, but they all did get a lot of experience. We did get some dudes leveling up, so either way it really helps out. Plus you get the culture for taking them out, so it can really help you to get a couple policies early in the game. So I'm feeling pretty good about it. I also like where this city is located. It's got a lot of whale resources. It's on the water, which I like. It's on the opposite side of the continent, which I like. So that might be my first target. Before letting them get too strong militarily, I may take a jab at them. But taking a capital early in the game is no small feat. It's not so easy to just be like, yeah, I'm going to take this capital on, turn 40 or whatever. Like, it's before you start getting a lot of the ranged units, it's really difficult. It's damn near impossible with melee units. You need a lot of melee units, which is why I'm trying to take all these barbarian encampments to see how many melee units I can actually get. Because if I am going to do it with just melee units, I'm going to need a lot to pull it off. It'd be nice to have at least some archers or something ranged to help with the assault. So it is really difficult, and that's why I was thinking I might do a second city before worrying about taking out one of their capitals, so I have a little bit more going for me. Probably somewhere here in the middle, because there's nothing out there yet. So because that way, if I take this place, I could have a city somewhere out here that kind of bridges the gap between Berlin and there, so I can kind of like cut this continent right here and just have this whole strip be mine, and then pretty much on the bottom it would be mine as well, because the only thing down there is a city-state, and I'll either eventually take them over or make them my ally, one or the other. Alright, so I can found, I should say, a pantheon, but at the same time, these dudes just spit out another group of guys, so that kind of sets me up for failure there. I'm going to deal with that in just a minute. First, I'm going to continue working on military-type poop. I got the archers done with. Let's see, where's the military stuff? Okay, so it doesn't look like there's anything completely military that I could go for, so I think instead I'm going to focus on production. Something that helps to increase my production. Probably this one, +1 production in a city with +3. That way I can build troops faster and anything else that I need. So that's what I'm going to go for. Helps to speed everything along. Still didn't. I was really hoping they were going to spit out a guy because that would help me take out these other dudes. I was going to take those guys and take them straight over here with this warrior that's out here now to take on this place. But they're probably going to have to... They're going to have to heal at least a little bit now before they can really help out. So I don't know. We'll have to see how that goes. But them spitting out an extra guy really threw me off my game there. Oh, another promotion. Nice. Since I assume most of these guys are going to be attacking a city at some point, cover is going to be a really good thing to level them up with. I think now would be a good time to point out that if you guys have any... not that I probably need to even tell you this, because most people just do it anyway, but if you have any thoughts or suggestions on my gameplay, like what I'm doing in the game, whether or not you think it's right or wrong, like, oh my god, I can't believe you just did that, let me know, you know, send me a message or whatever, just saying like that was completely ridiculous, or I agree with you that that was a good thing to do. You know, it doesn't have to be negative, but just let me know what you think of my Civ gameplay, because even though I've played over 200 hours of Civ 5, I am by no means consider myself an expert on this game. And there's plenty of times that I actually feel a bit noobish because I can't believe I made that mistake, or it's like, oh, why did I do that? Like, that was stupid. So that happens a little bit too often, unfortunately, where I end up feeling like a complete boob. So... but then there's other times where I'm like, oh, that was smart, yeah. So, you know, it's not all bad. So, in the comments below, just, you know, as this series progresses, let me know what you think. Let me know, you know, like, oh, you should go do that, or whatever. Because I'm going to try... Oh, jeez, I was worried about that. I'm going to try to play this game in a manner that I'm only going to... Jeez. Oh, there's still a ruin? That's what's up. I'm going to try to play this game in a manner that don't just like sit here all day long today and record the entire thing and like let that be that. I'm going to try to play it in a manner where I'm going to post this video, give you a chance to comment before recording the next one. But I am going to be, for the most part, posting these videos on a daily basis. I'll pause. Totally just block those guys. What? I will pause every now and again to release another video, like Minecraft Adventures on Monday. I still very much so plan on doing that. My zombie video on Wednesday, I still plan on doing that. But some of the videos I'm gonna... Oh, Terra. I definitely have to do Terra on Tuesday, so I don't know. I might just do... It looks like as I'm discussing this and discovering what's going on here, it looks like I'll probably end up posting this today and tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday through Wednesday I'm going to post my normal videos, because there are some things I wanted to cover. I don't want to neglect those, so I will get on to them still. And then starting back up on Thursday, I will continue with the Civ. So we'll have to take a short break of Civ, but it doesn't have to be like a super long break. I'll try to keep it going as best I can. Of course you spit out a bunch of archers. It would be silly for you not to. Civilians that belong to Denmark. Pfft, those are my civilians. Like, I give a crap about Denmark's civilians. Now, if it was like Zurich's civilians or something like that, then I would consider giving them back, because that would give you a lot of influence with Zurich, but... I'll take free workers. Thank you very much. But we did get a new unit, so our numbers are growing. Got a little bit of influence with Zurich. Numbers continue to grow. Got 3 warriors and a group of spearmen now. And if I had some melee units, I would actually feel confident in my abilities right now to take on Copenhagen. But not without like 3 archers, or at least like 2 chariots. And then even then, it would be cutting it really close. He obviously has at least this warrior right here. I don't know how much else he has going on, but he does have something else going on, obviously. So I'm going to continue to work on building up my forces as best I can. I'm researching the wheel right now because I really want the chariot archer as opposed to just a regular archer. So as soon as that's done, I'm going to start training chariot archers, and I'm looking to get like 3 of them, I would think. So, but I would say that that's good for now. I will pick up tomorrow's episode with all of my units heading across the map here, basically, because we have this barbarian encampment to take out there, and there was another one way up here. I don't know if I'm actually going to go for that one or not, but this one I can take if it's still there. I don't even know if I'll have to, you know what? As a matter of fact, good point. Me, change your route to that. Whoa. This just ran into some dudes. But yeah, so that's what we'll be doing. You know, I think 50 turns in a single episode is pretty good. You know, it's a decent amount of progress. I think if we can do 50 turns an episode, it won't take super long. Granted, these episodes are a little bit longer than my normal episodes, and granted that this game can go for like, you know, 450 turns, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to shoot for 50 turns an episode, but in the later episodes, that becomes increasingly more difficult because the turns take a lot longer than they do now, because I'm not doing nearly as much now as I would be on turn 150 when I'm at war with 2 different civilizations and so on and so forth. It can get pretty hectic, so we'll see whether or not I can actually stick to that goal. But yeah, so here we are, turn 50. Feeling good about letting up here. Trying to see if that stupid thing is still there. I think it is, but there's an army in my way, so I don't know. So thanks for watching, everybody. I appreciate it. Don't forget about the feedback, and I will see you next time.